Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial gonna be on this look, and this is my smoky eyes, glowy skin. So if you guys want to see how I create this look, just keep on watching. I'm gonna use this Glam Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, and this is in a nude glow, and I'm gonna use it as my moisturizer and as my primer. And I'm just applying this all over my face. And I'm really making sure that I massage it into my skin. Now to apply my eyeshadows, I'm gonna apply primer first on my eyelids. I'm gonna be using this Shape Tape Tarte Concealer. I'm just gonna apply a little dot on my eyelids. And with my 3D Beauty Sponge by Sigma, I'm just gonna blend. For my eyeshadows, I will be using this Sigma palette, and this is a Smoke Screen. And the first shade I will be going into Whale. So this shadow has a very small shimmer. It doesn't really translate that much onto the eyelid. So I'm gonna use it as my base for my crease, and I'm gonna apply this practically all over my eyelid with my Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. And this is just gonna make sure that all the shadows that I'm gonna be applying afterwards are gonna be nicely blended. Now to darken up my crease, I'm gonna be going to Thunderhead, and I'm gonna be going with a smaller diffuse crease E38 brush. And I always start off from the outer corner and I bring it into my inner corner. And I'm just gonna go to the larger brush, the E40, and I'm gonna blend the edges. Now I'm gonna go to the blending E25 brush and to the same shade, and I'm gonna really try to go into my crease and make it even darker. And then going back to E38, I'm gonna take the Sigma Longwear eyeliner pencil, and this is in the color Wicked, and they're so cool. Look how nice. I love that you don't have to sharpen it, it just comes out and it goes back in. It's just perfect. I'm gonna apply this all over my eyelash line very closely, and I'm gonna tight line from the bottom and top. So first I'm gonna put on my eyelash line, and you don't really have to be precise because I'm gonna smoke it out anyway. And I'm gonna put on my borderline on top and on the bottom. And as well, I'm gonna a little bit smudge it on my bottom eyelash line. I'm gonna take the short shader E20 brush. I'm gonna smudge this on the bottom, because this eyeliner dries pretty quick, so I still want to work with it while it's still kind of blendable. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on my top lash line. On the same brush, I'm gonna take Almost Jet, and I'm gonna apply it on my top lash line, and I'm gonna be pressing it. And whatever left in the brush, I'm gonna apply on my bottom lash line. I feel like I wanna diffuse it a little bit into more cat eye, so whatever left on the brush, I'm just gonna smoke it out into the little cat eye. Now I'm gonna take the E25 and I'm just gonna blend the edge. And the same thing, I'm gonna blend in the bottom. Now I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and just make sure that I cleaned all the fallout. I'm gonna go to this shade, and this is Rave, on a medium sweeper E54 brush. And I'm just gonna apply this all over my eyelid. And just with the blending E25 brush, I'm just gonna blend everything. Now moving on to my face, I'm gonna be going to this Hydro Fluid by Pure Cosmetics Water Serum Foundation. I'm gonna apply it on the back of my hand a little bit, and with my beauty sponge, I'm gonna apply all over my face. So this foundation is very light. It says get an instant youthful looking complexion with this innovative formula that is utilized in encapsulation technology to help drive water deep into your skin for long-lasting hydration and radiance. It's really nice. It's not full coverage. It's very dewy. I like it for the days when you don't want a really full coverage foundation. It's a nice foundation to have. It looks really nice. You can still see my freckles a little bit. I like it. Now for my concealer, I will be going to 2 different colors, and this is in a color light medium and fair by Tarte, and this is a Shape Tape concealer. Light medium I'm going to apply right on the bottom, on top of my cheekbone. Fair I'm going to apply right where I need the most highlight. And the same beauty sponge, I'm just going to blend. And this is what I like about this sponges, how it has a flat side, so it's very easy to come to the point where you have that eyeliner and not to mess it up. And now whatever left from the concealer on my sponge, I'm just gonna go over my nose, on my forehead, on my chin, my cupid's bow, just basically a little bit of highlighting as well, and on my jawline. Now for the bronzer, more like contour, I've been really liking lately. I usually use it with the 2 different color foundations. I don't have a different color foundation in this foundation that I've been using, so I'm gonna use it with a concealer. And I'm gonna be using this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Deep. And now I'm gonna apply on the hollows of my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead, under my chin, more likely under my jawline, and a little bit on the sides of my nose, and on the tip of my nose, and under my lip. And then with the sponge, I'm gonna blend everything. I don't know, for some reason, it just looks so good and it's so flawless. It doesn't look harsh as well. It's a perfect way to make yourself a little bit bronzy. Obviously, if the bronzy look is what you're going for. Now I need to set a little bit underneath my eyes, and I'm going to be using this RCMA No Color Powder. I actually have it in one of my old containers, and I'm going to tap my beauty blender when it's still damp into the powder, and I'm going to apply it underneath my eyes. I never bake because I just don't like how it makes my face and my skin feel and look dry. So applying with the damn beauty blender, I kind of found out that it doesn't give me the dry look. So I really like it. And then with the other side, I'm gonna dip it into the powder as well. And I'm just gonna lightly tap all over my face. Now I'm gonna finish with my eyes. I'm gonna go to this black shade, and this is Almost Jet, on a flat definer E15 brush, and I'm gonna apply this very closely to my bottom eyelash line. This shade, and this is Rave, and I'm gonna smoke out my bottom eyelash line with a short shader E20 brush. Not to smoke it out even further, I'm gonna go into Thunderhead on a E54 brush, and I'm just gonna blend this right on the bottom. E25 brush, and now I'm just gonna start blending it. So when I was preparing to film, I believe this is not the look I was going for. I have guests coming today for dinner, and I wasn't planning to have so much makeup on my eyes. Oh well. It looks pretty though. Now I'm gonna go to this shade, Veiled, and I'm gonna be using an Exact Blend E32 brush, and I'm gonna highlight my eyebrow bone. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna be using my two favorites, Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit and Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. So what I do is, first I brush my eyebrows with a spoolie. First I apply Goof Proof all over my eyebrows very lightly, just to make sure that I fill them in. Then with the spoolie again, I brush everything through, and then with the pencil side, I perfect everything. I just use this on the very bottom of my eyebrow and on top of my eyebrow. What a difference between this eyebrow and this one. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. So for my eyelashes, I will be using by Pure Cosmetics Fully Charged Mascara and Fully Charged Mascara Primer. First, I'm gonna apply a primer. So because I'm not gonna be wearing false lashes today, I'm gonna really try to make my own lashes look like falsies. And now I'm just gonna apply the primer on my bottom eyelashes as well. So now with this mascara, I'm gonna apply it all over my eyelashes. And now you don't need to, but I like to go with a different mascara over it. And one of my favorite mascaras is this Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. And I'm just gonna go over it and make sure that I coat everything. To continue with my face, I will be using this Sigma Sculpt Highlight and Contour Palette. So to contour, all my brushes just fell. That's great. So to contour my face, I will be using this Sigma Powder Blush F10, and I'm gonna go to shade, I think I'm gonna take it Fake It. It's this shade right here. This is my first time using this palette, so I'm really curious to see how it is. And I really like that this palette has contour shades and bronzing shades. I always use a contour and a bronzer, so I like how the one palette has both. So I think I'm gonna go to this shade in the center, and this is Throw Shade, very little bit. I'm just gonna apply it over it very, very lightly. And whatever left in the brush on the bottom of my jawline. Now I think I'm gonna mix these two bronzing shades together, and I'm gonna be using the same brush, and I'm just gonna lightly dust my face with it. And this is a Popping and 24K. For my blush, I'm gonna go into this Sigma Blush Cheek Palette. I'm gonna go into this shade, I think Tiger Lily. I think this looks really pretty, and I will be using a large angled contour F40 brush. Wow, this is actually really, really, really pretty. I think I'm gonna try this pinking, this shade right here, just a little bit to give myself very little bit of that pink hue. Wow, they're very pigmented. That was maybe a little bit too much. So I'm just gonna go to the Tarte brush, and I'm just gonna blend everything. Now for my highlight, I'm gonna be using this Anastasia Liquid Glow, and this is in the color Oyster. I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand, and with my beauty sponge, I'm gonna dip it into the color, and I'm gonna apply on the highest points of my cheekbone. Now you can leave it just the way it is, but I really want to try this shade, the highlight, and this is a Shine On, and I'm going to be using on a high cheekbone highlighter F03 brush. And I'm going to apply a little bit over my eyebrow. So I'm applying in this C shape with the Sigma Smudge E21 brush and Shine On. And I highlight my inner corner as well. Now for my lips, do I want to do this one or this one? I'm gonna be using this Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick by L'Oreal, and they smell like chocolate. Oh, it smells amazing. First, I'm gonna outline my lips, and I'm gonna be using this L'Oreal Paris Color Rich Matte, and this is in the color 114 Made in Coal. Then I'm gonna apply this lipstick all over my lips. I was shopping in H&M a few days ago and I came across this Fluid Hues eye colors, and the color was so pretty, so I had to get it. But I just have to share with you guys this stunning color this is. It's so pretty. I'm thinking maybe I should just put a little bit in my inner corner. So let me see what it's gonna look like. Oh yes. Yes, 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 yes. I like it. It just gave this look like a little pop. So this is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. List of all the products that I used for today's video will be linked down below with all the information where you can follow me. If there's anything else you would like to see, please comment down below, or anything else. I love chatting with you guys. If you have any questions, I always usually answer them. Not usually, I always answer them. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!